Hey, ¿qué pasó? This is Pepito Hernandez, and this is a couple of minutes of real talk. Today, we're going to talk about the school shooting that it was in Florida. I know you all seen it in the news. So today, we're going to interview the policía who was there on the scene and didn't do nothing. Like, ay Dios mío. Like he's letting these little kids get shot up and he's not doing nothing. Like he didn't do nothing. Like in fact, he hate. So today we're gonna talk to him and see what happened. Like what happened. Like why you do that? Okay, let's talk to him. Hey, how's everybody doing today? Uh, First of all, I like to thank you for having me here and to explain my side of the story. Uh, so you want to know why I didn't do anything? Uh, First of all, I just like to say that is that thing on? Is that camera on? I don't want that thing on. I don't want it on. I don't want to incriminate myself or the Florida Police Department because I don't want to incriminate anyone, and I just don't want to have that camera on. Cause can you turn it off, please? Thank you. Okay. What? You want me to? You want me to turn it off? Okay, okay. I turn it off. I turn it off. I turn it off. We get the real thing. Okay. So to answer your question, as far as why I didn't do anything, I was the first on the scene. I was the first on the scene. And I didn't do anything because it's just not. To be honest with you, it's not protocol, and you can't let this get out in the world. You can't let that get out. It's just not protocol. It's just not what we're taught to do in the academy. When you first get to the academy, as a white person, they only give you three rules. They only give you three rules and three rules only. And the rule number one is to never shoot or kill one of your own. You just can't do that. Uh, Rule number two is never shoot or kill a dog. You can't kill a dog. I mean, hell, we got dogs on the force, so you can't kill a dog. You can't, under any circumstances, can you kill a dog. Number three, rule number three was to reread rule number one and two. That was it. That was the only three rules. Now, when you go to the academy, we was on an old military base. So when you get to the academy, I mean, there is colored, police officers, and they're brought to the other side of the base. They're getting a whole different training than what we're getting as white folks. As colored folks, they're getting a whole separate training in a rule book. Their rule book is this thick. It's not like ours. They have a badge and a gun, but they don't have as much power as they think they do. As we do. They don't have much power as we do or authority. Being a black cop officer is limited. It's very limited. There's so many things that you can't do. It's almost not even worth being a black cop, nowadays, because you just don't. We have a separate jurisdiction. We have a separate protocol than white cops, than black and white cops. The niggers. They're live by a whole nother set of rules and protocol. But I can assure you, if that some bitch was a colored guy, a colored shooter, I can assure you, I'd have shot that some bitch so many times. I'd have shot him till my damn arm gave out. That's how many times I would have shot that some bitch. Because that is protocol that we learned in the academy. If anytime there's a nigger on the scene or colored folk, we're just taught to shoot him. We either, depend on the situation, we're taught to either choke him out, kill him, shoot him. It just doesn't matter, as long as they're not white. You know, if they're white, we're taught that he has a mental issue or something of that nature, or talk him out of it, whatever it is he's going through. But if he is colored, we are taught in the academy to shoot that some bitch until your arm gives out, and we'll worry about that arm later. I mean, hell, God gave you a spare, and we'll just put your holster on the other side and get you another arm. That's it. Okay, that's what we're taught. Fuck it. You don't like it? Well,